Dámy a pánové, vítejte u dalšího videa streamu ze hry Elder Scrolls Online, čeština verze 03 nebo 003. Ne, myslím si, že to je verze 03. A já budu chvilku pokračovat v Blackwoodu a pak se ke mně připojí týpek a budeme si schánit equipy. Proto mám nažavený i prohlížeč. Ta hra, pecka. Takže já to ještě zapnu tady. A odpálím to. Jde i na TikToku. Aha. Oblíbená hra, vysílat. Tak, zdarec. Tak nic, no. Tak, počkej, vypaseč tady. A to mám. Tak, já jsem teďko tady ve městě v Gideonu a já tady mám něco dělat a musím, nevím co. Jo, tady promluv si z cachu. Tak, přesně já jsem naposled skončil, tak si promluvit tady cachu, ještě zkontroluju. Všechno jede. Tak. Nevím vůbec, co je tady vlastně v té češtině za upgradey, za novinky. Tak se musím dostat nahoru, to znamená, že schody budou, ty jsou tady.
Vondacia, a cultist. Gideon will help in any way we can.
Thank you, Governor. Oh, here's my partner now.
Counselor Vondacia, a
Ahoj,
traitor
Rkováku,
and a
proč pak
cultist.
pláčeš?
I can't believe he had us all fooled for so many years. But that's a matter for another time. Evely tells me you have a lead for finding these so-called ambitions. Counselor Leviticus was right to send you to me. In
Tak co,
Argonian,
Rkováku, jak se máš, jak se
Ojel
vede,
Bog
co se
roughly
děje?
translates as pit of the outsider. There is a natural formation to the south that bears the name. Unfortunately, it lies in territory claimed by the Sulzan tribe. The Sulzan are a savage people, Nagas, who revere the forces of death and chaos. You must traverse their land to reach the pit of
Tak
the
to je mi líto,
outsider.
kamaráde, ale tak
The
po
Nagas
světě
recognize no
běhá
authority
hodně
other than
dalších, že jo?
themselves and their leaders. They do not welcome visitors. South of Stone Wastes, in the heart of Sulzan territory, I suggest caution and stealth. Try to avoid starting a war with the tribe if you can at all help it. Bring whatever you find back here. Gideon will keep it safe, I assure you. Ojel Bach, the pit of the outsider. It's a natural formation located south of Stone Wastes. Just proceed carefully, as it lies in the heart of Sulzan territory. I suggest you meet Evely on the outskirts of their territory and go from there. After many years of fighting, including my time as the commander of the Pact forces in the Three Banners War, I decided I had enough. Shortly after I arrived in Gideon, the governorship became available. It is my honor to serve this city. No, Blackwood and the Topal Bay region remain independent entities. We have a trade agreement with Leowin, but otherwise we're on our own. We hope the war stays to the north and west. Moreover, we hope it ends quickly. No, he served the Longhouse Emperors from the day they seized the Ruby Throne, eventually becoming a member of the Elder Council. Since the collapse of the Empire, he has been a trusted advisor, both here and in Leowin. This news is a shock.
Jako rozumím ticha. Přece jenom, když je to čerství, tak pracují emoce a racionalita tam vlastně není. A člověk si tím musí asi nějakým způsobem projít těma stádama smutku. Ano, tak proč teda už spolu nejste, když se navzájem milujete?
Only what young Evalee was telling me before you arrived. I never heard of them before today. I will, however, get my best Blackfin Legionnaires to investigate them. Vondacia has lived in Gideon a long time. Someone here must know something. The Sul'Zan are brutal. They sacrifice their enemies to the dark forces they serve, and their thirst for blood knows no bounds. That is why I urge caution. As you make your way through their territory, they will show you neither kindness nor mercy. Forgive me if this sounds like bragging. I was raised in a tiny village far to the south, but I was never satisfied with provincial life. I longed to learn about the ancient Argonians, to bring some of that civilization back to my people.
Aha. Takže... Co to vlastně znamená?
You must have seen the stone structures in the swamp, the Zanmirs. In the ancient past, my people created great wonders, a great civilization. Then, for some reason, they abandoned it for a simpler, less complicated life. My explorations showed me the plight of my people. I fought dark elf slavers, raised the Blackfin Legion, battled Akaviri invaders. I helped form the Ebonheart Pact, and fought in the Alliance War. Now I only seek to govern Gideon in peace.
Tak je potom všechno na prostém pořádku, ne? Technicky za to. Ty miluješ, ona miluje tebe, tak je vlastně všechno v cejku. Tak, tady se snažíme o to vládnout Gideonu v míru.
Is there something you wanted?
Tak, endeavory, jasně, a týdenní, tramtorda, nic moc. Že máme jít? Setkej se s Evelyn poblíž území Sulksan. Sulksan je až tady dole. Já jsem tady nahoře. Tady je... Tady jsou ty kapky, no tak já půjdu tady přes port. To je to nejlepší, co tak můžu udělat. Takže chci na port. Jinak nevím, jestli znáš tu hru, je to Elder Scrolls Online a vydali na to češtinu. Konkrétně teda tým od pořanského hraje vydal češtinu. A už další verze. Tyjo, pitomá kytka.
Never thought I'd still be alive to see the end. Yet here we are. I don't know where I'll go, but I can't stay here. Bandits destroyed my home, cut down my family, and took everything I had. How can they do this? If they were Imperial rats, I'd understand. But fellow Argonians... there's not much left, I'm afraid. A warlord named Nazosa moved his people into the nearby ruins. They come every so often and demand our food and supplies. Then they beat us when there's nothing to hand over. Some try to fight back, but without our protectors, we're no match. We call them the Winds. The bandits killed one, and the others refused to leave their isolation and help us. Perhaps you could convince them? An outsider's voice may change their minds. No doubt the village will reward you if the Winds see reason. You're the first bit of hope I've seen in a long while. I don't know if it'll work, but talking to the Winds can't hurt. Go see Noozle, near the center of the village. He's overseeing the wounded from the last attack. He'll know what to do next. I must. I know it's shameful to abandon your tribe, but staying means too much pain. I see visions of my mate everywhere. Not real ones, just memories. Starting fresh, well, it won't wash away visions. But what else can I do?
Takže nejdřív teda využiju toho, že nemám vyvolanou Mirik, to znamená, že tady můžu pobírat tady ty mizy. A Mary mi nebude nadávat. Když to není. Druhá mrtvá kapka. Tak. A teď tady, když jsem tady, tak pořeším ten Points of Interest. Tady Argoniánku. Luxul.
A stranger wandering through stone wastes. Have the scavengers arrived to pick the bones of our village? If that's why you came, well, there's not much left. We are already squeezed dry. Yes. She told me about her plans to leave us. Can't say I blame her. When that total Zilnek of a warlord Nazosa moved his people into our ruins, shadows crept upon us. At one time, We had protectors to keep us safe, but no more. Those are them, the legendary Four Winds. They defended our village until one day they had some big argument. After that, they disbanded. 3 moved to the outskirts of the village and 1 stayed. She died during a raid by Nazosa's people. Oh, good, good. Slivers of bright sun might poke through this storm with your help. Let's start with Elosi, the sudden gust. She lives on the outskirts of town in a hut to the northwest. I should join you so that she doesn't kill you on sight. Of course. Makes sense you would want to know more. The Four Winds have always wandered this region, defending villages from bandits and such. Ever since our ancestors erected the first hut, 4 warriors with unique skills have roamed the marsh. No. When the wind dies, the title passes to another of their choosing. There is a big celebration with drinks and dancing. And little bonding, if you understand. We treasure the Four Winds. I do not know why they abandoned us. Well, I already mentioned Elosi, the sudden gust. She glides upon her prey better than the quietest hackwing. Then there is Mirta, the Zephyr Eternal, a practitioner of old Argonian magics. Not very sociable, so do not let him get to you. Otumira, the unrelenting gale, stronger than an ox and tougher than a Hajmota. Fun at parties, too. A much nimbler dancer than you would expect. Then there was Satulsa, the steady breath. The only one to stay here and protect us. But no more. When those bandits first came to raid our village, she fought them off easily. We thought that was the end of it. But soon they returned, and something had changed. They cut her down like a rotted tree. We have not been free of them since. As a guess, I would say they are Lutilio, sharp-eyed people. A petty tribe who revel in preying on other Argonians. They build nothing, but have no problem leeching off others to survive. May their spirits never find dirt. Oh, he is a vicious, cackling hyena. The first time I saw him, I swear, his eyes were as black as a well. Quick with a blade, too. He made the first blow when Satulsa fell. I will never forget his laugh as she bled. Like I said, a total Zilnek. Well, I used to be the local blacksmith. I do good work, nothing special. But it keeps the village doors from falling off and the tools sharp. Since Nazosa, though, all I can do is patch up the injured after a raid. There is nothing left to smith. Of course I have, Ojel. Do you think I can see the wreckage of my village and not feel a fire in my gut? But I am no warrior. I am a smith. It is good to know who you are, even if it brings limitations.
Takže tady je Evelyn. Tady je co? No, tak já teď skočím za Evelyn. Šárpovou a rovovou. A pak si ještě přeportím přes port, protože ten nebude.
Don't worry about me. I can keep up.
A tam kamaráde, ale ona si zmizí za chviličku.
over here. Let's talk. Ready to make our way into hostile territory? We need to find this pit of the outsider, see if the vault is there, and reach the ambitions before the Order of the Waking Flame beats us to them.
Jaké napady bychom se k tomu měli přistoupit?
Well, you heard Governor Keshu. This is Sulzon territory. We want to avoid contact with this hostile tribe of Argonians if at all possible, but we need to reach the pit of the outsider. Also, I had another one.
Další co?
Another waking vision. Happened when I got here. I think that strange book is trying to tell me something. I saw these weird cubes with symbols on them. Symbols like the ones in the book I'm carrying. I'm not sure what it all means. I want to find the vault. With any luck, we're way ahead of Vandasi and his cultists. Maybe we can get in, grab the weapons, and get back to Gideon before anyone even notices that we're around. Are you ready?
Jasně.
Remember to avoid the Sulzon, but keep an eye out for the Waking Flame cultists. I wouldn't be surprised if we run into them before too long. Now, let's go find the pit of the outsider.
Opravdu si myslíš, že jsou tady kultisté propozující se
They've got to be
plamene?
somewhere. Besides, we don't know exactly what Vandasia learned when he killed the counselors, or what he got out of the documents he stole from Leowyn. We have to assume he's on the same trail as we are.
Co se stane, když se Sulxanovi nevyhneme?
Just what you'd expect, I imagine. They are bloodthirsty savages who revere death and chaos, after all. Be ready to fight. That's all I'm saying.
Mohl by k Sulxu řád probuzující se plamene
It's
spolupracovat?
possible, I guess, but we haven't seen any evidence of that up to this point. Look, we won't find out any more if we just stand here and talk about it. Let's get going, all right?
Jo, přesně, já jsem tušil, půjdeme k tomu luku. Tak jo, na mounta.
Little mortals, come speak to me. There you are, little mortal. It seems we once again find ourselves on the trail of the same mystery. I expect we can aid one another in the events that are about to unfold.
Pomáhat si navzájem, co navrhuješ, Lirante?
Since we last met, I've been watching the activities of the Order of the Waking Flame. I followed a couple of their scouts to this location and discovered this charming Daedric vault. I believe the ambitions that you seek are locked inside.
Věříš tomu, ještě jsi nešla dovnitř?
Unfortunately, the vault is warded like the Imperial annexes. Wards designed to repel Daedra, including me. Remove the wards and open the way, and we will both have our curiosity satisfied. Oh, and about that strange book that the elf carries.
Co ta podívaná kniha?
When the wood elf and I crossed paths when she first learned of Leovik's secret, I sensed something unusual about her. It's the book she carries. It's an ancient and powerful tome of questionable origin.
Jaký pochybný původ?
I believe the book to be the Mysterium Xarxis, a tome penned by Mehrunes Dagon himself. Or so they say. Whatever the truth of its origins, the tome is both powerful and dangerous. Evely must place it on the lectern to disable the wards.
Zmínil jsi se o sektařských zvědech. Co se s nimi stalo?
I dealt with one of the scouts. She will not bother anyone again. The other may have slipped away while I was studying the vault's exterior. So I suggest you pick up the pace. The cultists could return in force at any moment.
Dobrá, zkusíme se dostat do trezoru a zjistit, co obsahuje.
Remember, while the wards are in place, none of us can enter the vault. Use the book the wood elf carries to disable them and open the way. Once the wards are down, I shall meet you inside. Now hurry. The waking flame could arrive at any moment.
Jak víš, že je trezor dádrický?
You cannot see it. The exquisite workmanship. The otherworldly crafting. This vault was not forged by mortal hands. In fact, I believe it was constructed in the lava crucibles of the Deadlands. It was definitely built to contain something powerful.
Co tě na to všem zajímá?
Curiosity, little mortal. How else am I to fill the endless days of immortality? I collect secrets, and I long to learn the truth of the Longhouse Emperors and their mysterious bargain with the Prince of Destruction. Now, go deal with those wards.
Proč potřebuješ, abych odstranil stráže?
Need is such a specific word. I do not need anything, little mortal. I am quite content to find a new distraction and leave your pitiful world to the Prince of Destruction. However, if you do decide to open the vault, I shall aid you as I can.
Ale proč nemůžeš prostě odstranit oddělení a otevřít dveře sama?
The wards not only serve as powerful locks, they are designed to specifically keep Daedric entities such as myself from passing through them. While merely an annoyance for a mortal, to me, the wards are deadly. Enough. The Daedric vault awaits.
Pověz mi víc o mystériu Success. Já si mám dobře, protože vyšla čeština tady pro tuhletu hru, moji oblíbenou hru, vem si, jak moc musí být teda oblíbený, jsem hrál 9 v angličtině. A vlastně anglicky vůbec se neumím. Takže jsem to překládal přes Google Translator a teď jsou tady prostě české titulky, takže já tomu normálně rozumím, takže jsem z toho unešený. Navíc včera jsem byl na Comic-Conu, kde jsem se fotil s Jackem O'Neillem a tak no, takže ve mně ještě doznívá vlastně to. A já ještě navíc jsem byl na přednášce z vědátorů, takže jako v pohodě. A ty bys měl mít taky dobře, když miluješ svoji přítelkyni, která miluje tebe. Takže asi tak. Takže pověz mi víc o mystériu Xarxes.
Dagonists and Dremora familiar with such things say it was scribed in the deserts of the Deadlands. I did some research after I sensed the wood elf had
Čau.
it. An
Čau,
artifact of
čau,
great
slyšíš
and
mě?
evil
Jo, slyším tě.
Výborně. Tak. Takže.
Tak, já už to zapínám, dám si pivečko. Já jsem se stavil na benzínce a čekám tam na bus a normálně ty vole, ještě mě stopnou policajti. Bože prej, odpovídám a v popisu nějaké osoby.
Aha, to je hustý příběh.
Že jo?
Takhle, já
Ale
budu
se spletli.
ukončovat tady stream, protože mám tady jistý jednání a držím palce,